Yo guys, this is super important. So if you're not where you want to be in life, it's probably because you haven't taken your first gateway risk. So now the gateway risk is that first risk in your life that you're really scared to take. But once you've taken it, it enables you to take risk after risk after risk. Afterwards, the problem is people let their perfectionism get in the way and stop them taking that first risk. So in reality, all they really need to do is just throw themselves into the fire and just do it. Instead of waiting their entire lives just to make that first jump. Like, have you ever been cliff jumping? I used to go cliff jumping in Dublin with friends all the time. And what I noticed is when people got to the top of the cliff and they'd see how high they are and they'd look down, they'd be like, oh shit. And then they wouldn't do it because they know they can go back down. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when you go to another cliff where it's not as easy to come back down and they know that they have to jump off because that is the only way down now. All of those people, no matter how scared they were, they would take the jump and they would go down. So this is how cliff jumping applies to life. So the people that knew that they had options, whether it was going back or actually taking the jump, they would let fear get the better of them and they would be able to talk themselves into not doing the jump. They'd talk themselves out of making the jump. Whereas the people on the other cliff where there's no way down except taking the jump, they'd talk themselves into making the jump and they'd always make the jump. So that applies to life because of options. You need to position yourself in a way where you have no other options except to take action and do what you need to do for you. And once you've removed all other options and positioned yourself in a place to take action, just do it. Ask yourself what that gateway risk is for you and just jump into it because you never know. That could be the thing that kickstarts your entire life.